Welcome to today's discussion, where we uncover the profound truth that no pit can hinder God's promises. Inspired by the incredible story of Joseph in Genesis 37, we will explore the unwavering faithfulness of God amidst adversity and discover how to embrace our unique purpose despite the challenges we may face. Let's dive into this empowering narrative and glean invaluable insights for our own lives. Embracing God's promises. In the life of Joseph, we witness a remarkable display of favor and promise. Despite Joseph not seeking or earning his father's favor, he received a coat of many colors, symbolizing God's unfolding plan in his life. This serves as a reminder that God's promises are not dependent on our efforts or societal expectations, but are a divine expression of His love and purpose for us. The journey through the pit. Joseph's story takes a dramatic turn when he finds himself in a pit of adversity. His brothers' envy and animosity lead them to plot against him, intending to eliminate him. However, this pit becomes a powerful testament that no earthly obstacle can thwart God's promises. It is in our darkest moments that God's plan often unfolds with the greatest clarity. God's faithfulness amidst the pit. When faced with adversity, it is natural to question God's faithfulness and doubt His promises. Yet, Joseph's story reminds us that God's faithfulness remains unshakable. He takes full responsibility for ensuring the fulfillment of His word. Even in the pit, we can trust that God is working behind the scenes to bring about His promises in our lives. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. Genesis 50:20, NIV. The burden and blessing of favor. Joseph's favor from his father and the coat he received represented God's favor in his life. However, favor can be both a blessing and a burden. It grants opportunities, but also attracts unwarranted attacks and tension. Navigating favor with humility and grace is essential, recognizing it as a divine gift that manifests God's goodness and purpose in our lives. Embracing our unique purpose. Joseph's coat was not merely a garment, it was a prophetic symbol of his future purpose. His dreams of prominence stirred animosity among his brothers. Likewise, God often places a purpose within us that surpasses our own expectations and the perceptions of others. We must embrace God's vision for our lives and not allow others' opinions to limit our potential. Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, because he had been born to him in his old age, and he made an ornate robe for him. Genesis 37:3, NIV. Overcoming displaced aggression. Joseph's brothers' mistreatment of him was an example of displaced aggression. Similarly, we encounter displaced aggression in our lives when others project their frustrations onto us. As believers, we are called to love one another and treat each other with kindness, rejecting displaced aggression within the church community and reflecting the authenticity of our faith. Overcoming self-sabotage. External challenges are not the only obstacles we face. Often, we become our own worst enemies through self-doubt, poor decision-making, and self-defeating thoughts. Overcoming self-sabotage requires acknowledging our worth as fearfully and wonderfully made individuals, embracing our unique purpose, and aligning our actions with God's promises. Moving beyond the pit. Joseph's brothers' negative feelings towards him existed even before he reached them. Similarly, we may encounter hostility from those who perceive our potential, but we must not be discouraged. Their reactions stem from their own insecurities. We must keep moving forward, focused on fulfilling God's purpose for our lives and trusting that His promises will prevail. The story of Joseph serves as a powerful reminder that no pit can hinder God's promises in our lives. We must hold fast to God's unwavering faithfulness, knowing that even in our darkest moments, He is working behind the scenes to bring about His plans. Let us embrace our unique purpose Reject displaced aggression, overcome self-sabotage, and press forward with unwavering faith. Remember, when God has chosen you and bestowed His favor upon you, no pit can hinder His plans. Trust in His promises and walk boldly into your destined fulfillment.